friends, welcome back to Talk Bible to Me, and today's video is important. If you haven't seen the first two videos so far, we did loving God and then loving yourself, and then now we are doing loving your neighbors. So you might want to go watch the first two before you watch this one. It's up to you, but I would recommend it. And if you enjoy any of them, and if you enjoy this one, like press the little thumbs up button, click subscribe so you can be a part of our little group, So I don't even know where to start with this subject because it's so important, which all of these have been so important because love is literally just the most amazing thing ever. Pretty much loving your neighbor is so important that God repeats it so many times in the Bible. From what I found, I'm pretty sure it's in there 8 times. 8 times God is telling you to love your neighbor as yourself. God really just wants you to love your neighbors, okay? And this one's literally so important because think of what our world could be like if all of us just followed this one commandment, let alone all of his commandments. Just think about what our world could be like if everyone would just love each other, That would be it's literally world peace, if we all loved each other. So I know that that's probably impossible unless God can take over every single person's heart in this world. But our goal is to all start loving our neighbors, and even though we can't force the whole world to do that, we can start here. We can start in our school, in our class, in your workplace, in your family. Just start by showing love to your neighbors, and then maybe your love will inspire them to show love to their neighbors, and then it just keeps going, and the more love you put into this world, the more love you'll get out of it. So why not be kind to each other? Really though? And obviously it's really hard to do that sometimes. People make it hard. They do sometimes. But that is the devil tempting you to yell at someone or to be mean to them or to tell them to be quiet, because sometimes that's all you want to do is just tell them to be quiet. But there are better ways to go about struggling with people, and it's just, not being mean to them. And there are so many different ways for you to show your love. And let me tell you, just because you do one nice thing for someone doesn't mean you love your neighbor. Because how am I trying to put this? It's 1 Corinthians 13:4-5. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. If you're showing love to someone just because it's helping you in the end, if you're helping someone out because in the end it's gonna circle around back to you and help you out, and that's in your head the whole time, that's not love. You're literally doing that for yourself. And though it may seem like it, if the end result is for you, then that's not love. That's not showing kindness. That is literally just playing the game for yourself. It is not arrogant or rude, and it's not to boast. You don't go help someone out just so you can boast about it later, which I have definitely talked about that before in one of the other videos. So just saying. So showing your love to someone is doing it for them, not for you in the end result, because that is just not how it works. 1 John 4:7-8. Let us love one another, for love is from God, and whoever loves has been born of God and knows God. And whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. God is love. So if you show love, it shows that you know God. And as Christians, we show our Christianity by our actions and how we act, because our purpose is to spread God's word and to tell people about God. But since we can't just walk down the street every day and recite the whole Bible to a stranger that might not know God, we show Jesus to them through love. You can show Jesus's love through you, and then eventually more people will start to realize that. It's why are you so happy, or how are you so kind? It's because it's Jesus shining through you. We know it's important that you need to love your neighbors, but how do you love your neighbors? I don't know. Actually, that's not true. I'm about to help you. And that was just, never mind. Everyone shows their love differently, and everyone receives their love differently, because different things are important to other people. And so you're not going to be able to hit it spot on every time, because have you ever heard of the love languages quiz? That doesn't really have anything to do about that, but it shows you how you can show love to each other, or never mind. But anyway, you're not going to hit it spot on every time. It's just the fact that you're trying. If you try to be kind to someone or to do something for someone, then they'll realize that and they'll take it. And it's just, you just have to try. There's so many different ways to show love, whether it's mentally, physically, like by actions or words. From like words, you can be kind, you can compliment someone, you can be kind by starting a conversation with someone new or someone that might be alone a lot. Go talk to them. That's showing love and showing that you're trying to be kind to them. Sometimes they might not want it, but you tried. And you can show love by actions, whether it's holding a door or buying coffee for someone or giving them a hug. I don't know. You can pray with them. That is ultimate. That takes a lot of courage too. So props to you if you do that often. You can show your love by literally just caring for someone's well-being, caring how they feel and not wanting them to get hurt and putting someone else before you. That's basically what it is not being selfish. And this is an ongoing struggle because it's hard for people to do that. The majority of us are selfish people. And so it's literally just, you have to practice it. I've said that in every video. I feel like you have to practice Christianity. You have to practice love. You have to practice kindness. And so practice the life of being kind to other people. And it won't come easily. It won't come easily. The next time you get annoyed, you're gonna want to yell at them or you're gonna want to push people away, but don't do it. Just try your best to find Jesus's love in your heart and put it into theirs. And so that takes us back to round 1, which is loving God. I hope after this you just want to go give someone a hug, go tell someone that they're amazing, and I just challenge you to that for like the next week, and then the next month, and then the next year, and then your entire lifetime. I challenge you to put a little bit more kindness into your day by day, and then eventually it'll just be normal to you. Make kindness normal. Because there's this new song, it might not be new, but like I just heard it and I loved it. It's called Revolutionary. I'm not sure who it's by. It talks about, it's like, when did kindness become so revolutionary? When did hate become ordinary, or something like that? And then it was like, oh my gosh, like it literally is. Like hate seems so much more normal than someone being kind to you, because when someone's kind to you, you're like, wow, when it should be normal. Like we should be kind to each other every day. So let's make that the new normal. This might reach 5 people, 20 people, but then these 5 or 20 people can go spread it to more people, and we just have to do our best to spread as much love as possible. So let's do that, okay? Let's love. All together now. All together now, okay? Go love someone, okay? Bye.